Seconds out, round one.
Well, this could be an all-action sort of affair, Jim. Usman Ahmed and Luke Wilton have fought before at Derby University a couple of years, at Dublin University rather, a couple of years ago. On that occasion, Ahmed, who comes from Derby, emerged as a winner with the referee giving 3 rounds even and one to Ahmed ahead of Wilton, and very tight and lots of punches thrown all the way through.
Yep, didn't see it, but I'm told it was a real little tear-up. But I'm always pleased to see Ahmed. He seems to enjoy himself, and there's always a smile on his face when he comes into the ring, but he's a gritty little performer as well. And this one's over the 6-round distance, and Wilton doesn't look too happy about losing the last one.
Well, Wilton started with a bit of purpose, hasn't he? Ahmed, who works as a cab driver, self-employed cab driver in Derby. Luke Wilton, trained by his dad Alan, now based in Crossgar, born in Barking and sporting the colours of his favourite football team, West Ham, and he started well, and already this is shaping up to be an all-action fight.
Yeah, letting some solid punches go. Wilton, nice little body shot there. He's forcing Ahmed to fight back. I think Ahmed wants to keep it at range but can't quite manage it. But, a nice little counter there from Ahmed, but under pressure.
He's throwing some good body shots, Wilton.
Decent
Ahmed, who tries to thrive, sorry Jim, tries to thrive on work rate, doesn't he? Keeps moving, mobile targets. Wilton with a bit more power, a bit more meat about his punches.
Yeah, he's really digging the punches in, Wilton. You can see him, turning the hip in with that one. So he's trying to discourage Ahmed, which isn't easily done, but it's a good opening round so far from Wilton.
Wilton comes into this one on the back of a couple of first-round victories against Bulgarian imports. So, well, that's a decent uppercut from Ahmed, and that landed on the chin of Wilton, but took it well.
I think Ahmed just trying to impress the referee in the later part of the round, which is not a bad plan. There's been some good work from lovely punch.
Good punch indeed. Well, he's had 2 one-round knockouts. Is he going to get a third? Not too much time left remaining in this opening round, but Wilton's going to jump and climb right all over him now, looking to finish this fight right here and now, and Ahmed is into reverse gear trying to survive, and the bell will not come a moment too soon for the lad from Derby, and I think he's going to survive it. But what an excellent start from Luke Wilton. Really good shot, and Ahmed sees it through to the bell to end the first round.
One stupid mistake.
Well, Wilton, throwing meaty shots all the way through the opening round. That was a beauty that caused the knockdown.
In and out, or straight
shots.
shots.
One stupid mistake, as Jason Shinfield called it.
Hey, lean back, breathe.
Well, Wilton was throwing so many punches, I think it was on the cards that one was going to get through, and there it was. Ahmed was in the process of teeing some punches of his own up.
Most of his power shots had come from the other flank.
Yep, well, exactly, and most of the power shots were body shots as well, but he certainly got his weight behind that one. It was bang on the sweet spot, and well done Ahmed for getting back up and getting on with it and surviving to the end of the round. But a 10-8 round to start with for Wilton.
Seconds out, round 2.
3 drawn rounds the first time these two faced each other a couple of years ago. And questioning who won the opening exchanges this time with that first round knockdown for Luke Wilton. Question now is how much has that phased Ahmed? Was it a flash knockdown? How well's he recovered?
Well, I saw Ahmed on the receiving end over 12 rounds against Chris Edwards a while back, and he showed tremendous courage, grit and determination to hang on in there. And plenty of kids would have bailed out. So I know he has the character to come back from that. And we'll see if he also has the ability.
That fight against Chris Edwards was for the British and Commonwealth titles. Edwards emerging as a wide points winner. Since then, he suffered a Pretty bad knockout, first round knockout at the hands of Ashley Sexton. That's for an English title back in January. Down and out in the opening round. And not too far away from being down and out again in the opening round here, but he looks as though he's recovered well.
There just seems to be a difference in the strength between the two of them. So when they're close, Ahmed's spoiling a little bit. There's the left hook again from Wilton's net.
Well, Wilton looking for the head. He knows he's got the power to take him. Planted a decent body shot as well.
I mean, Wilton actually looking in a different weight division. He's not, but that's the impression you get when he lets those punches go.
Certainly a different weight division so far as punch power is concerned, unless Ahmed can turn it around.
Showing good patience as well. Wilton, he's not wasting too many. He's marching straight up close before he throws. So a nice bit of control about his boxing. Whereas Ahmed is a little bit all over the place.
A pair of them have only had 10 professional fights each. Every time Wilton finds the head of Ahmed, he looks as though he's in a little bit of trouble. There's that right hand again.
Ahmed doesn't seem to have the snap in his punches to discourage Wilton, so he's just marching straight up. But he's not throwing punches until he gets close, so he's doing the job properly. Good little exchange here.
Two of them going toe-to-toe, but that left hook again, ending that skirmish from Wilton. Looked like the most hurtful shot. Wilton 7 years the younger man. Ahmed a bit of a baby face.
Good right hand again.
29 years old. And from Wilton straying a little bit low. There's another right hand as well. And Ahmed's looking a little bit disorganised in there. And another right hand. He's shipped a few of those.
Yep, and nothing he's throwing back is discouraging Wilton. Another big round for Wilton.
Take the double M shots up downstairs, you hear me?
Take deep breaths. Take deep breaths. Big deep breaths. You jump in it. Right.
Alan Wilton, father of Luke, running the corner, and fairly happy with the way things are going.
Big breaths. Big breaths.
Keep them hands up on the brake, you hear me? Keep them up on the brake, right? Back in the double tap.
Well, the stats showing that Ahmed is certainly in things. But excellent start from Wilton. He's just keeping close, not throwing punches until he gets well into range.
Weight of shot
Ahmed
as well,
just
Jim.
a little bit all over the place again, losing his composure. Can't find the snap in his punches to keep this fellow at bay. So I don't get the impression this is going to get any easier for him. This is a tough little battle, which is going to get tougher, I think.
Second fight, round 3.
Third round, no question about the outcome of the first two. Luke Wilton, in the claret and blue colours of West Ham United, is bossing this one. Had his man down in the opening round and continued to dominate in the second. Nice little counter from Ahmed, but Wilton just not being moved.
That's another good right hand. That was as good as the punch that put him over, but he's taken that one well.
There's no shortage of leather being thrown.
But you just get the feeling that Ahmed is busting a gut to hang on in there. So that was a nice little response from him. But they're looking for a breather now.
Wilton forced the pace in the first 2 rounds. Whether or not he's going to be able to sustain that sort of work rate through 6 if required remains to be seen.
Ahmed usually tries to frustrate opponents, so the first signs that he's maybe just starting to do that with Wilton. But burning up a lot of juice in the process. He's here, there and everywhere, just trying to keep out of harm's way.
Ahmed altogether more mobile. Wilton trudging forward, flat-footed, trying to plant himself for greater purchase on his punches. Just being outworked a touch in this third round. Now he's going looking for him. Ahmed's doing very much better though than he did in the opening two.
Yeah, he was just finding a little bit of space, finding a little escape route here and there. Wilton not able to impose himself the way he was doing in the first couple of rounds. Better stuff from Ahmed.
Referee Richie Davis, the man who'll be doing the scoring. Ahmed's certainly very much in this third round. Referee having to step in once again. He's just getting a little bit untidy. Wilton being caught by 3 or 4 punches there. Better work from the Derby lad Ahmed.
But again, Ahmed is really working hard here just to keep himself in this. If Wilton can keep the pressure going, you get the impression he could possibly grind him down, although, as we've said, he's done the 12 rounds under pressure without complaint.
He's not landed a lot of clean shots, Luke Wilton, in this round. Well, until now, right hand right on the bell.